Alrighty, so today I, a cigarette smoker, am going to be using a new light table for the first time. And when I say a new light table, I mean a new to me light table, because this is indeed a light table that is used and is a bit older than not. This light table was found at the thrift shop a couple days ago by one of my family members. And since it is indeed $2.59, or it was $2.59, they decided to pick it up and give it to me as a gift, which I am very appreciative for because, well, I've been wanting a light table for some time now. Just haven't really wanted to invest the money into buying one. This light table is in specific a Porta-Trace light table made by Gagne Inc. in Johnson City, New York, and we can see, as the sticker right here says, that this light table does indeed work. Takes a minute to kind of flip on, but it does indeed work, and I am very excited to use it for the first time today, and I'm thinking it should work pretty well. It's got some scratches on it, it's got some tape on it, but looks like it'll work just fine for what I want it to do. But what exactly am I actually going to be drawing today? Well, I've been thinking about giving PNG tubing a go just for fun. Just to do a stream or two with like a PNG avatar or something like that kind of thing. But to actually have a PNG avatar, you need to have, well, an avatar. And I don't have one yet. And I haven't really had the chance to make one because to make a PNG avatar, I either need to do it on my computer or I need to hand draw it and then trace another drawing with an open mouth or a closed mouth or something like that kind of thing to make it where it actually looks like the character is either moving or talking or something like that. This light table should allow me to do that, so I'm looking forward to drawing myself a little bit of a PNG tuber avatar during this video today, I will readily acknowledge. Today, I am going to be drawing with my Pilot Metropolitan ballpoint pen with a Pilot G2 0.7mm size gel insert inside of it. I'm going to be using some paper from my Soho Urban Artist Sketchbook that I have right here. But I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably go ahead and get some of the paper out. And I do suppose I should probably go ahead and actually get drawing a PNG tuber avatar. Now, shouldn't I? And I should probably go ahead and actually get to using this light table for the first time as well. I'm trying to figure out if I want to draw my avatar in the sketchbook with the paper still in the sketchbook and then rip out another piece of paper and then trace over that and draw another character that is pretty much the exact same character just with like an open mouth or something like that kind of thing. Or if I want to just rip out both pieces of paper at the same time and go like that. This is a bit kind of scratched and there's some tape on it and everything like that kind of thing. I'm thinking I'm probably going to draw just in the sketchbook first off and then take the piece of paper out and then do the next drawing. I'm thinking that's probably going to be my plan. So now that I have my sketchbook all out, and wow, this is very high up compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to being all the way down here when it comes to drawing. So this is, I might lift my chair up. How do I lift my chair up? I think that's how. Oh, there we go. Just lifted my chair up like a bunch, so it should be all good now. That feels a lot more comfortable now that I'm sitting up a bit higher, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. But without further ado, let's go and get the cap all off of my pen, and let's go ahead and get to drawing a PNG tuber avatar, or the first image for a PNG tuber avatar. Gonna be using two different images today, as said, but I think I'm gonna draw myself like, I'd have to say, a VTuber avatar, specifically a girl VTuber avatar. I'm going to be drawing myself a VTuber avatar for my PNG tuber. So it's going to look like I'm a PNG VTuber avatar. I was thinking that would be amusing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to have long hair. It's going to be a bit more creepy than that. I was thinking that would be amusing as well. And yeah, it's going to be a girl, in all honesty, because I was like, that's just going to be amusing. I'm not a girl, I'm a guy. So I was like, wouldn't it be amusing if I had a female PNG tuber avatar for me to use? I was like, that would be pretty amusing. So I'm going to do exactly that. But let's go ahead and get started with the hair of this character. And I think I'm just going to start just right up there. It's going to bring it down. Just go like that kind of thing. Just like that. Have the jaw be right there, or the jawline. Have a neck be right there. Just like that. And go and bring down the shoulders. Oh, I just realized I am drawing this like I'm drawing a full body. I actually don't need to. I just want the upper half of the body. So I'm actually going to switch this, do a different one, because I just want the upper half of the body starting probably right about there, I'm thinking. So like the arms, other shoulder kind of coming down, arms right there. But I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else other than just this upper half. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of set myself a line in my head, and I'm going to try to draw and just have everything kind of go to that line. And because I really only just want this upper portion of the character for this. I don't need a full body character by any means. So let's give this another go. So I kind of want to draw a bit bigger this time. But at the same time, I don't really tend to draw like super, super big drawings a lot. I like drawing really, really big drawings, but well, I don't know. Let's just give it a go. If I need to draw another one, I always can after all. I've got plenty of paper left in my sketchbook and plenty of ink left in my pen. It ain't no biggie. So let's start with the hair again. Just like that. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and add, I think this one is going to have just a line going across. So for when I'm not talking, just like that. I'm going to do one eye right there, another eye right there, and just a little bit of a nose. I'm just going to fill in the eyes. Just like that. And now I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. So where I'm probably going to cut off this character is probably right about right there. So that's really all I'm going to use from this character, but I'm glad I continued it down the rest of the page. I am thinking I want to do some cross-hatching on the hair, both on the top and the bottom, or on the front and the back of the hair, to say it precisely. And I'm thinking facial details-wise, I think that's about it. So I do want to do another layer on all the lines and whatnot, but I think that's about all I want to do for the face. I want to keep it a little bit more simple than that. I don't want it to be particularly complex by any means. So let's go and just add some cross-hatching to the hair. There we go, just like that. And I might add a little bit more. There we go. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do another line around the drawing now. And just kind of make everything look a little bit more distinct. Of course, I want this avatar to be a little bit more distinct than us, so I've got to add some extra lines and whatnot, and just make everything look a little bit more distinct. But I'm thinking this this design, this character, I think it should work for what I want. I've been thinking about doing this for a little while now, I'll acknowledge. But since I didn't have a light table, I wasn't really willing to do it. And I've got like a monitor and like some other stuff that like I can put like a white background on that maybe could work. But I just didn't want to scratch anything up with my pen because, well, I tend to push on my pen a bit harder than not, I'll acknowledge. Or break anything or anything like that kind of thing, just in general with my pen. And I wasn't exactly willing to use my window. I've used a window as a light box or a light table plenty of times, I'll acknowledge. But it's not something I'm willing to do at home because I'd just dox myself if I did that. So I'm not exactly willing to do that, I'll acknowledge. But glad I got a light table now. Looking forward to using it in the future whenever I need to, I'll admit. I'm looking forward to finding out how the two drawings come out. I think I'm just going to have to scan them in or something like that. Alrighty, is there anything else I want to do for this? I think I might want to add some extra lines just kind of going on there. Excuse me, just had a little bit of a burp. Alrighty, and I think that should be about all I want to do. Is there anything else I want to do to this? I think I might just want to kind of go over the mouth just a little bit more. Maybe go over the nose one more time. I think that's probably about it, though, in all honesty. Maybe I should add some lines kind of going around the eyes. Maybe just a little bit extra detail and whatnot. But I think that's about it. I think that's about all I'm going to do to this character. So now, let's go ahead and get this all out of my notebook. Just with my scissors. like that. And let's go ahead and I'm just going to grab a nice fresh piece of paper from the back. And I'm going to get this one out as well. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just get these two pieces all out as well. And now I'm going to go and put my notebook down. Put it away just for the moment. Over there or wherever. And now I'm going to go ahead, turn that on. There we go. And put this above this. Yeah, we can see it. Oh, and then because of the light table, we can still see it. Perfect, y'all. Perfect. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Let's go ahead and just make sure it's all good. I could staple these two together, and I honestly might do that because I think that would be probably best, just to make sure everything kind of stays together really well. And I'm going to be kind of not showing the top anyway, so I don't really care if I staple these together. So just make sure this is all good. Staple it together. Just like that. And there we go. Now we have something to work with. Perfect. Perfect. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Oh, I've got paper all over this. That's okay. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and start tracing this drawing now. Oh no, it's still kind of coming off a little bit. I think I tried to peel up some of this tape before the video, I'll acknowledge, and it left some sticky residue, so I think that's not really helping. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that later on, but let's try to keep that as still as possible and just start tracing. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I just want it to be the same general form. I want it to be as similar as possible. But, I definitely got to get rid of these stickers and stuff. They're kind of definitely causing a little bit of some bumps that I have to go over, but it's not a big deal by any means. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and do this side as well. Just like that. That will all be smoothed out once I do another layer. That's another reason why I like doing more than one layers on my drawings, because it smooths them out just a little bit. Kind of hides the imperfections. And now, let's go ahead and do the face. So I do want the mouth to be different. So I'm going to do the other two first. I'm going to do the nose right there, do the eyes right there. Hopefully, I've got my head kind of close to the light table. Hopefully you guys are not getting blocked by my head by any means. There we go. Just like that. Go and add these eye lines on either side. And let's go ahead and do a slightly different mouth. So I kind of want this character to be a little bit creepy, in all honesty. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make the mouth look a little bit creepy. So I am going to go up like that, and have it come back down like that. And that's going to be the plan. And then I'm going to add some teeth, kind of coming up. Just like that. And that is my goal, to make this drawing look a little bit more creepy than not. Perfect. And just like that, the entire drawing, besides the cross-hatching, has now been traced, and I have made the change to the face that I wanted to make. Perfect. So here is the normal drawing, and here's the trace. Well, it looks pretty good to me. I certainly got no complaints on my behalf. Let me tell you all what. Let's go ahead and try to do all the cross-hatching as well. I want all the cross-hatching to be generally in all the same places. So this is going to be the most tedious part of the entire process, because I did just kind of go willy-nilly with the cross-hatching in all honesty, so going to be a bit more tedious than not, but that's okay. It is what it is. Going to try to press down where I'm going. There we go. Oh, I'm kind of sadly drawing off to the side just a little bit, but it's not a big deal by any means. Just listening though. It does make a little bit of a humming noise, I ain't gonna lie. This does make a little bit of a humming noise. It's kind of satisfying though, I don't mind it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and now do all the cross-hatching up here. There we go. Hopefully my head is not getting in the way of anything. I'm looking very closely at this just to make sure I'm getting all the details I want. There we go. Just like that. There we go. It's definitely, I mean, like, time-consuming, but that's not a bad thing. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, so I don't mind spending a little bit of time doing this, and this is definitely not as time-consuming as some art by any means. There's some art where it's like, oh my god, that is so time-consuming, I could not do that. This is definitely a bit longer, taking a bit longer than it might normally take for me to do a drawing. Not a bad thing, though, by any means. Just different. And I just realized this is something that I haven't gone over yet. Should probably do that, shouldn't I? I actually love how this looks with, like if I had kept it exactly the same, I'd actually be a huge fan of just kind of how this looks, because it just gives the character a little bit of shadow. Like, there's, like, a little bit of shadow going on, because it's just slightly off, which is not a big deal. I don't mind that. I consider that an artistic thing, of course, 100%. But it's definitely interesting, to say the least. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So I just kind of want to bulk up these lines just a little bit more. I think I already went over these lines, but I don't think I really bulked them up to any real degree. So I'm going to go and bulk them up again. Gonna make them a little bit thicker. Maybe I didn't go over the lines. I don't know. They kind of look like I didn't go over them. Not sure. Alrighty, I'm just gonna kind of take this off, turn this off, and just see how I think it looks. I think it looks pretty good personally. Does it look pretty good compared to the first one? I think it does. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty solid. I am pretty satisfied with this. I think there's some other stuff I kind of want to add to the first one. Maybe just a little bit. Like, just some extra kind of... Definitely added like some little extra lines kind of up here and stuff. Just to kind of darken some stuff up in the later one. These need to connect up a little bit better. Just looking, seeing. I think I want to thicken this stuff up. Just like that. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I am actually, I'd have to say, very satisfied with this. I think this has turned out pretty good. I think this has turned out pretty good, and I'm satisfied with it, and I like it a lot more so than not, so I certainly got no complaints on my behalf. Let me tell y'all what. I am, real quick, going to, just going to go and cut off the top of the page just to hold them side by side, I do think. So, where are my scissors? Where'd I put those? Did I hide them somewhere? No, I put them right back where I left them. So let's go and just cut off the top of the page real quick just to get rid of that area. I don't need the top of the page, no worries at all. And I'm going to go ahead, put that over the side, and I'll put these side by side. Yeah, I think they look pretty good in my personal opinion. I think they look pretty similar. Are there any major differences besides the mouth that I'm really noticing right off the bat that are like a big deal? Nothing really too much. I think maybe, like this one over here, maybe should be a bit more. And just looking at anything else, I think this probably needs to be bolded up a bit. And I think I want the lines to kind of run through there a bit more and whatnot, because I had that kind of going on with this. Same with that. And anything else, I think I want to thicken this one up a bit. Thicken this bottom up a bit. Just looking, just seeing if there's any other changes I kind of want to make. I think that is about it. I think that is about it in all honesty. I don't think there's really any other changes that I particularly want to make. I think that's about right, in all honesty. I think that's about right, frankly put. Well, overall, I am pretty satisfied. I do think I actually might want to thicken up the mouth a bit. Just like I have now done. But overall, I am pretty satisfied with how this turned out. Whether these drawings are actually going to work for a PNG VTuber, for a PNG tuber avatar, I really don't know. But I do hope that they will work, and if they do work, I'm going to have to scan these in and try to figure out how to program that up and maybe do like a PNG tuber smoking stream or something like that in the future, a gaming stream. I think that might be fun to do. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the light table I used for the first time in today's video. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Let me know in the comments down below. I think it might be an appliance that may make an appearance every once in a while, I will acknowledge. Definitely looking at using it in the future, that is for sure. And let me know, of course, in the comments down below what you guys think of the drawings I did today. Do you guys think they'll work for PNG, tuber, VTuber, avatars, whatever you want to call them kind of thing? Let me know in the comments down below, and just let me know what you guys thought of the drawings in this video in general. Certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video today. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. Before the end of the video, I am going to go and try to grab myself a little bit of just a screenshot with the light tray just off, or the light table just off, just like that, just so I can maybe turn it back on as well. Just like that. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be best for this screenshot, but I was thinking maybe just like turn it off, put my hands on it, something like that kind of thing. Maybe that would work best. Not exactly sure. Yeah, maybe something like that. I'm thinking this could work pretty well for a screenshot. So just grab myself a little bit of a thumbnail for the screenshot. Or just grab myself a little bit of a screenshot of the thumbnail real quick to say it correctly. But certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and I've had a great time. To the next one, y'all. Well, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm saying.